Before we begin, I just need to get this out of my system. Oh! What? Hey! Hey, Poplio, what are you doing? Well, way to go, Poplio. You just caused me a $42,000 fine. Long story short, my YouTube channel is canceled. Thank you guys so much for watching. Later. Okay. Not really, but maybe not. There's more to it than that. But the thing is, I truly do fear that my channel is in danger. YouTube's algorithm has been doing its thing while in the background I was doing my thing. I was ignoring all of that because I was still generally just starting, I think. I mean, I've been on YouTube for like more than a year, I would say. Probably 2 years, I don't know. But first off, I just want to say I missed you guys. I really did. I wanted to go back to making videos for you guys, but if you guys didn't know, a lot of you probably didn't know, but I'm fine, okay? I'm fine. Just had some back problems, and I'm recovering, which, well, I am recovered, so none of that's important. What is important is that I've been ignoring YouTube's algorithm, not really, but I've been paying attention to it, but I've never made it a topic, and now this huge thing with FTC, COPPA is just so out of whack, and I just want to say I was this close. I was this close. That was a nice shot. I was this close to 100,000 subs. I knew they got rid of the whole check mark if you reach 100,000, and I don't really care about that. Or, channel verification. And it just sucks. Feels like none of that is really gonna matter in the end, don't you think? But what is this? What is this video about? Well, basically I'm talking about that there's the possibility that my channel is endangered because of the new law that's getting passed down about COPPA. I don't really know much about COPPA, but I'm gonna explain it the best way I can. Basically, COPPA is an act that's being put into place that's protecting the privacy of... I'm not even looking at the camera, I was looking at me looking at the camera. Basically, COPPA is an act that's being put into place to protect the privacy and basically the privacy of children online. And yeah, because of that, it is why my phone going off? Basically, it's protecting children, and that is kind of affecting not only me, but a lot of YouTubers. I'm not the only one. You guys are basically hearing what you probably already heard coming out of my mouth this time, but I'm sharing my thoughts about it. First of all, it's gonna affect 60 to 90% of my ad revenue, which the thing is, I just want to say this, my whole life, and I mean my whole life, I've wanted nothing more than just to entertain people in my family, in school, some random people that I don't even know. I've loved entertaining. The one thing I realized when I was a kid is that nothing brings me more joy than just putting a smile on people's faces, and it made me happy in the long run. And it got me in a lot of trouble in school, don't get me wrong, but I didn't really care. A lot of people found me as this weird person because that's pretty much all I ever did. And there's nothing more that I want than just to entertain, and I want to entertain you guys more than anything because that's what I love doing. That's what I've been doing. When I first started YouTube, I just thought to myself, this is my chance, because coming from someone who's been job searching and has not gotten anything back, I found that YouTube was my last resort, because one, I get to do what I love, and two, I get paid for it. So it's kind of getting paid for it's kind of like a bonus, I get to entertain and I get paid for it. Isn't that everybody's dream? Doing what you love and then getting paid for it. But like I said, I had no idea what my channel was going to be when I first started YouTube. I was experimenting with a lot of things like, hey, I love this game, I want to play this, or hey, this is one of my first games I ever played in my life, I'm gonna play this, or this is one of my favorite games of all time and I want to play this. And there's like three things about me that describe me, stuff that I loved growing up, and that's cartoons, anime, and there was like some third thing with the frick, and video games. Those were the three things that defined me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people did that too, because they were the only things that I loved, and I wanted to express that love somehow on my YouTube channel, and it worked out pretty well. All things considered, well, the cartoon part, yeah, that worked out well. That's for sure. It's just, what I do is basically cartoon characters out of their, like, not following the status quo of whatever cartoon they're being programmed, you know, whatever cartoon they're being broadcasted on. I want to take them out of their element to see what would happen if this character did this, or this character said that. And I just think that makes for funny possibilities. And that's what I've been doing, because not only is a lot of hard f***ing work. Oh shit, I curse, holy shit. I probably shouldn't be doing that. Not only is it a lot of work, but it really pays off. And what I meant by pays off, it's like when you see the final product, it's like, man, that was worth it. And I hope other people, and that's the thing, if you guys like my videos, then thank you. And even if you don't watch my videos and it's like something like some noise that you play in the background, that's fine by me, and I really do appreciate all that. But I'm really dodging everything. I shouldn't be talking about my personal life in my channel. Let's just talk about COPPA, because that's what everyone else is talking about. So apparently, the way that this is affecting me is because of because of the law that COPPA states, I am going to be paying a $42,000 fine for any videos that is not deemed child-friendly. Yeah, I put that in quotes, because that's insane. Like, let's be honest, that's really insane. To put this into perspective, the things that I use my revenue for is like not only to, like, I gotta like pay bills, I gotta like help my dad out, I gotta eat, and I gotta like pay off the actors, and then I gotta like get equipment to help improve my channel and the quality of my content. So that is where all the money goes. Mainly, yeah, it's basically all that. And like, when I do all of this, like my personal needs always come last. And it's not just a $42,000 fine for like if they find something. This is per video. So but in order for me to not do that, I had to mark all my videos as not kid-friendly or kid-friendly. And you know, what the FTC and COPPA considers is fun is basically like cartoon characters, video games, stories. Well, I'm f***ed. And the thing is, what's even more crazier is that YouTube thinks the best way to like check to see if like content is child friendly, then they get a bot to run through videos to check to see if they have things that are for kids and for not kids. Yeah. Because that always works out in the end, doesn't it? And the thing is, like, what would a bot know? What would a freaking Terminator know that a person can tell just from watching the video themselves? I get it, there's probably like a bajillion videos on YouTube, so they can't go through them all, but even so, allow me to give you guys an example, okay? Let me just tell you this. If a bot is going through one of my videos, they're gonna see if any of them are kid-friendly. If they see a character like, say, Aquamarine, for example, then they're gonna be like, huh, that's a colorful character. Oh, I'm guessing I should just say this like a robot. Huh, that is a colorful character, and she looks like she's from a cartoon, so I deem this video kid-friendly. Exactly, and that's what their program is going to prioritize first, but what they didn't know is that Aquamarine is a self-indulged, wisecracking little gem with quite the sailor mouth, okay? So, for example, let me just show you guys, this is how we're gonna do things. Aquamarine, take it away.
Thank you, Brosuke. So, look at me. I'm a cartoon character. I'm all colorful and cute, but all of you degenerates. I can't believe that you consider this child-friendly. Just look at me. Oh, sorry. Listen to me, you stupid robot. Do you honestly think that this is child-friendly? Do you honestly think that this is child-friendly? Whoever came up with this law is a ass. Ass? Hole? Ass. You two makes a lot of sense. Back to you, Brosuke.
Thank you, Aqua. So, that's pretty much how they're gonna tackle this, okay? And I don't wanna bring the mood down or anything, but it's really affecting a lot of people. I had Paragon and the others go on Discord to talk about this, and it turns out that a lot of people who were on Discord who are YouTubers or who wanted to do YouTubing is getting affected by this law, and it's so unfortunate, and it really sucks because it's really locking away creativity. The best way that we can do this is just behave like YouTube and the others just want us to do, but that's no better than us being in school, and I don't like that at all. I shouldn't have to be told how I want to entertain people or how I want to live my life. That is not what I want to do. I should not have anyone tell me how to do this or what I should say. I don't want that at all. And it just, don't get me wrong, I don't get mad. It's just that the fact that people, not just me, is getting affected by this, but others who've been doing this way longer than I have, is just, and people who are considering on doing it or getting started on the YouTube platform, is just, it's kind of grating. It really sucks. And you know what? I very much do appreciate Peridot, Rad, and the others talking about it on Discord and having everyone express their thoughts, and I very much do appreciate that, and I wanted to take matters into my own hands. Eventually I was gonna have to talk about it, but I'm so glad they were I'm so happy for all the support and Peridot and the others supporting everybody else, but apparently none of that really matters because of COPPA, because of the FTC, because of YouTube. Everyone, I just want to say, I want to take the time in this video to tell you to leave a comment. Please leave a comment on this whole debacle, because I know you all think it doesn't really matter, but there are people I think in the FTC or somewhere who are reading these comments and taking all this into consideration. So please express your thoughts on this whole thing down in the comments, because our voices really need to be heard. This is really bad. This is affecting what I love, because this is not how I want to continue making content, and it's bad all around. And that basically only gives me 2 options as opposed to my YouTube channel, and that is I have to mark my videos as kid-friendly, but then again that bot's just gonna swoop in and say, I have found videos that contain beep boop vulgar language and blood and gore and is not fit for children's viewing syndication. R2D2, where are you? Or I can just mark my videos as not kid friendly. But then again, the bot's just gonna be like, beep boop, I have found cartoon characters, beep boop, and it also has video games, beep boop. That stuff is only suited for 01010001. So either way, it's a lose-lose in my situation, which means I might have to go to like other alternatives, because unless our voices don't get heard, unless something doesn't change, then we're all doomed, basically. Not just me, but all of us. We're all doomed. So, once the YouTube apocalypse happens and YouTube freaking nukes my YouTube channel, then boom! YouTube is gonna be a playground for children. It is gonna be happy and friendly, and then they're gonna realize that no kid is gonna be on their playground because all their favorite content creators have been nuked. Great job. And I can guarantee you that no kid, I bet you not one kid, is gonna be on YouTube now that their favorite content creator is gone. I know YouTube started all this, but it was the YouTubers who helped build it up. We were the guys who helped build up that park. And now once you take down the swing sets, the jungle gym, the sandbox, not the swing sets, then you're just left with just bare land, and then that's what kids gotta play on from now on. Safe, nothing else on it, bare land. And I guarantee you that not one kid is gonna be playing on that playground. And if you are one kid that plays on that playground, you're stupid. And if that does happen, then I'm basically left with a few options. Either one, I could either find a job, but I can guarantee you that I'm not gonna be happy, because I've been job searching and not one person called me back. I was hoping that maybe YouTubing could be on my resume, but nothing's gonna be there when that happens, you know? Like, I'm a voice actor. Like, I do this because I wanna like pursue like my dream, and like, I'm a voice actor. I wanna entertain. And the one thing I found out that I was really good at was voice acting, and I wanted to pursue that dream. Like, I could do Sans from Undertale. I bet you all didn't know that I was the one voicing Sans. Now that I think about it, I kinda sound like Critical. Don't quote me on that, okay? And I'm also pretty good at voicing Badger Clops, but who cares, man? All that's good. Now, none of that is gonna matter anymore. And I'm very good at voicing Papyrus. Jesus, my Papyrus impression is ass. My channel is meant to entertain, and I've not only, like, it was just me before, like, I started having other people help me, because, like, the thing is, like, I had a talent and I wanted to use it to entertain, and when I discovered that there were others that had talent, like voicing a character or drawing this or editing that, then like, it's a small crew, but we're working pretty hard. And again, none of that is gonna matter, because it's all gonna be gone, and that just basically leaves me like a few options. Like, I can either get a job, but I can guarantee you I'm not gonna be happy doing that. Plus, it's gonna be really hard doing so, like finding one. Or two, I can be like a streamer, like on Twitch or on Mixer, but my internet is terrible. Like, all the streams that we've been doing on the channel, I had to like go to a friend's house in order to do, and I don't like asking him all the time, but he's always happy to. But again, I just don't like bothering people, you know? Or three, I could just start a new YouTube channel and just make it as unkid friendly as possible, and just have completely original characters. No gems, no cartoon characters, no nothing. Just all of it is completely original, but they're all gonna be voiced by the same people. So it's kind of like someone who doesn't look anything like Peridot, but is voiced by the person who voices Peridot, like has the same attitude and all that. But then again, they're original characters, and they do look like cartoon characters, so that would consider me an animator. Not really. Well, damn it, I guess I can't do that either. And that really sucks, because animators are entertaining because they're basically like cartoons, and I appreciate all of them. I could go on a huge freaking list of all the YouTube animators that I love, but it just sucks that I just don't want them. I hope they don't get affected by this. There's so many YouTubers that I watch, and I just don't want anything to happen to them. Like me, I know something's gonna happen to me. Maybe, I don't know, but jeez. It's really hard, man. I have no idea. I'm just basically ranting. Like, I know, I don't even have like a script. I just have like topics that I needed to discuss, and like, it's all just overwhelming. Like, I had like so many things I wanted to do, and I had like so many things planned. Like, for instance, my next Dominator video, it's all finished. Like, it's ready to be released, but I don't know if it's a good idea to do so. And not to mention, my Mario Maker that was currently in production, I don't think that I can I don't think we can work on it fast enough to upload it, because it's sort of a long video, sort of. So I might just have to cancel and just like redo a completely different Mario Maker and just make it as short as possible, just to show you guys, like, you know, all the new stuff that we put into it. And God, that just sucks, man. That really sucks. I don't even know, because this could... all that hard work, just when I felt like I actually feel like we've actually accomplished something, and now it's just gonna get... it's all just gonna just... Jeez. I built something. We built something. We built like a great... You know what? I'm sounding a bit too... I sound like I'm full of myself, but I'm just saying, like, we all work so hard to like get to where we are now. We like build a community to people who all love and enjoy the same thing. And now just to see all that go away is just... I can't even find a word that's worse than unfortunate, but it just sucks. Just imagine for a moment, like, imagine like baking a cake and then someone just comes in and says, that's a nice cake, but I don't think the kids will love it. So they just completely push it off a counter right into the trash can, upside down. Man. And then there was like other people in the crowd who were like talking about the cake, like, man, I can't wait to taste this cake, or man, that cake looks really good. I gotta like, I don't even know what I'm going on about. I feel more bad for the fact that I could potentially not make videos for you guys. Paradox and so many of the others, they might have to go job searching too, because, well, except for Rad and Lapis, they already have jobs, but the thing is, they enjoy YouTubing more. They enjoy like helping others out, talking to others on Discord, like just communicating, just reaching out to the community, you know, just bringing everyone closer together, because it's just nothing but hugs, man. Just Paradox told me how much she loved hugs. I like hugs too. FTC, COPPA, YouTube, if you're watching any of this, please stop. Just please stop. So many of my favorite YouTubers are gonna be affected by this. Like, one of them, Dashi Games. I love his content. Heck, some of my videos are inspired from Dashi Games. The thing is, that guy is loud, and he just curses up a storm, and I love it. It's just the fact that there's a possibility that they're gonna go after him really kind of scares me. It hurts too, because there was a lot of YouTubers that I watched that inspired me to do a lot of what I do. Like I said, Dashi is the reason that Mario Makers is a series in the first place. It's It's one of my most viewed videos, for God's sake. Jeez. And now, none of that is gonna matter, is it? It's just... COPPA, this isn't gonna work, okay? This is not gonna work. I understand the intention, okay? I completely understand the intention. It's just that this is horrible execution. Like, there's no surefire way of protecting kids' online privacy, okay? Like, what you're doing is not gonna help. Like, how many times have people actually tried to tell kids to do this, but then they do that? Aquamarine told me that kids' brains are wired to do the exact opposite of what people tell them to do. But then again, I sort of do the exact opposite of what people tell me to do. It just doesn't work out. Like, if I were to put a tent in a playground filled with kids, and then I put a do not enter sign on front, obviously, kids are gonna go in it. But there's this tweet that Aquamarine tweeted, like right here. I'm probably also gonna leave a link to it, but it basically just... I never liked a tweet so fast in my life. It just makes so much more sense. It just, you guys gotta see it for yourselves. And I know I'm probably gonna get in trouble because of what I have, what's on it, but hold on, I'm just gonna pull it up, all right? Boom, here it is. Yeah, I don't really care anymore. This is what it looks like. And tell me that is not, you know, tell me that isn't true. The thing is, I never intended my channel to be for a younger audience, but it is. But here's the thing that COPPA doesn't understand. Cartoon characters, or cartoons in general, are not just for kids. Adults can enjoy cartoons. Like, I know that some of the stuff on my channel are not meant for kids. Some of them aren't. I try to, like, minimize off of it as much as I can because YouTube, but the thing is, like, I still want to entertain, and I'm just doing it with the things that I love, the things that I grew up with, and the things that others probably grew up with too, or things that people didn't know but are now being introduced to and will love to know more about it. And if so, then that's great, that's amazing. I'm glad I was able to help introduce someone to something new, or remind someone of something that they love, that they didn't love for a while, and so close to 100,000. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if I had reached 100,000, I would have been completely satisfied. I wouldn't care how many that I gotten later on, but now I might not even reach that. And it sucks because if I can't make content that's suited for all people, then I may as well just hit the not for kids and just make nothing but dark emo stuff from now on. Hello, mortals. Welcome to whatever. Today, we are going to be learning how to cut our fucking wrist! And no one wants to see that. Nor do they want to do it. The system shouldn't tell what people should want. People themselves know what they want. It's basically a lose-lose for a lot of people on YouTube. So that means I gotta go through each one of my videos and mark them as child-friendly or not child-friendly. And I know I probably don't have a lot of videos compared to like bigger names, but to me it's a lot to go through. I'll probably go through with my team, but it just sucks that I have to like divide my audience, divide people who've been on this channel since the very beginning. Who knows, maybe they unsubscribed to me, but... And the thing is, whether I mark them as child-friendly or not child-friendly or not, I wouldn't know it's not up to me. None of that even matters because it's all being ran through by a bot. All of it, and it's... My dad just came in. And whether I do name them as like child-friendly or not child-friendly, none of that is even gonna matter because it's all being ran through by a bot. A bot's not gonna know any of this. It's just been given a simple program to deem if this thing is for that, and it's going to like say, Boom. So, oh, what's that? You got like a plushie, $42,000. Got a toy, $42,000. Oh, you playing video games, $42,000. It is a lose-lose, man. And the fact that this isn't just me that it's happening to. It's not just Team Brosuke. Am I really calling it that? God, I sound like a douche. It's not just the team here, but it's everybody. It's everyone on YouTube. It's everyone who's ever been a YouTuber and anyone who ever wanted to be one. As far as I'm considered, as far as I know. And the thing is, I don't even like cursing in general, but like even in real life, I don't curse that much because I just don't find it necessary to do so. But most of my videos have a bunch of adult humor in it. Like there's stuff that for kids, but there's also stuff that adults will understand too, or more grown-up people would understand. Like Aquamarine, she curses a bunch. Peridot, people just love seeing her play games and rage. And people just love seeing Peridot with Lapis or anything else on my channel that I just absolutely love. And it's just, I love that stuff too. Like when we work on that stuff and then we upload it, I love that stuff, man, because I'm happy with the final product. And the fact that other people loved it too makes me even more happier because we were able to entertain. We were able to provide some kind of happiness to somebody, and doing this was my happiness. I know that it's really YouTube. I know that YouTube is hard to do considering all its algorithms, but I would much rather do this than actually go find some random job that pays okay but I'm completely miserable the whole time. When COPPA does take effect, it's going to take away like 60 to 90% of my ad revenue. It's gonna get rid of all my comments, and I'm gonna lose subscribers. And the one thing that I love doing is like reading all you guys' comments, because like not only does it like help me improve and help everyone else improve, but I just love seeing all the positive reactions from everyone. Like I just love reading comments. It is like the best thing because I get to know what everyone else thinks about it. Isn't that what other people do? Isn't that like the best thing? Come on. So January 1st, or the year 2020, is gonna be the end of Brosuke Senpai unless I decide to like upload a new channel and just make it non-kid friendly and or just find a way to stream. I can go on and on about how this system doesn't work for COPPA, but you're essentially hearing what a lot of you probably already know and heard, just my own 2 cents, like just everything coming out of my mouth. And if you guys want to know more about it, just type in COPPA in the YouTube and FTC, and then you'll know all about it. It's freaking everywhere. It is everywhere, and there was no possible way I could ignore it because it's putting my channel in danger. I could lose my channel, and I probably won't. It sucks even more that I don't get to see you guys, which is the whole reason I do this. But I love entertaining, and the fact that you guys help support me, I can continue to keep doing that. But now I'm not even sure I can. But I'm making this video too long, and I don't even know how to end it, so thank you guys so much for watching. And I mean, thank you guys so much for watching. This could potentially be the last video I upload, and all I can say, like, what else can you say? Just thank you. Thank you guys so much for everything. Don't worry. 2 more videos on the way. I'm gonna try. But again, thank you. Thank you guys so much. So much. And as always, continue following your senpai. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Super Lo-Fi World for this music that you all are hearing in the background. If you guys want to hear it for yourself, I'm going to leave a link in the description so you guys can check him out. He's just now starting and he's still learning how to do everything, but so far, all the music that I heard is just... So yeah, again, link in the description. Feel free to check him out and support him, but none of that is going to matter now because of what COPPA is freaking doing, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. They're taking away our creativity, that we can't do what we're allowed, that we want to do, and we want to pursue and keep learning to do. But either way, Super Lo-Fi World, thank you so much for the music. I love it. And again, guys, go support him. I'll leave a link in the description.